Hey everybody, Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We are at Musikmesse 2013 in Frankfurt, Germany. You can hear the music blaring around us. It's public day, it's crazy. And we're at the Bogner booth talking to Jörg. You guys have 4 new overdrive distortion pedals that are pretty freaking cool looking. Some of the coolest new pedals I've seen as far as looks in a while. Tell us about what we heard first. I think you had the Burnley.
Well, let me tell you first what's the very special thing about these pedals. They all feature an audio transformer, much like the old consoles, you know, like Neve boards. They have all audio transformers. And these transformers, they give a very special sound and feel. So that's what's special on this line of pedals. It's something unique, which I haven't seen from any other manufacturer, okay? So we're basically driving the transformer to create the overdrive, the sound, and the feel. So there's 4 models. The first one, the Harlow, it's a booster compressor pedal. You can, our plume knob, that's what adds in the compression and the fullness. If you keep this all the way down, it's really just a very transparent boost. It's really just the same, and you can make it louder, but then if you want to add more compression, you put some plume in there. So this is the booster compressor. We call it a compressor for people who don't like compressors, because it's not over the top, it's still very musical, still dynamic, not cutting off your attack and everything.
Sounds great. And I gotta, not to go on too much about the looks, but the jewel light is unique, and I notice it sort of pulsates in time with the dynamics of your playing.
That's correct.
Do all of the pedals do that with the light?
Yes, all do it. And it's a pretty solid construction. This is like a aluminum wraparound type of etched metal. It's beautiful. It took us some time to come up with the design, because in the sea of the pedals, you gotta do, you know, something unique to stick out.
Right. Now, can you talk a little bit about the transformer, a little more about it? Because I noticed you don't have any AC power adapter hooked up. How are these being powered? Is it?
The transformer doesn't need any power. It just couples the signal. It's much like in an amplifier. Before the audio signal goes to the speaker cabinet, there's an output transformer which translates, you know, the audio signal to the speaker. So the same thing we use there. It doesn't need any more power, anything. The current draw is just like any other pedals.
Very cool.
Second one is the Wessex, which is more like your regular overdrive pedal. So. Then we have the Burnley, which is a distortion, the most aggressive sounding one. And the last one in the line, that's the Oxford. That pedal is a little bit of multi-drive. It does the boost very well, it does overdrive, but the unique feature is Reinhold really pushes the output transformer like crazy on this one, so you can get almost fuzz like a out of control kind of sound.
Sounds awesome, man. Now, just for some contrast, I should have asked you to do this before, but let's let people hear just the clean sound that we're the bypass sound through this Goldfinger 45, so they can tell the difference. So you've got a really clean sound going there. Okay, so just to go over it one more time. So from right to left, the Harlow is a boost / compressor, and you got overdrive, distortion, and this is, although like you might...
Flex drive, you know, but the unique thing is it's really designed to push that output, that audio transformer right over the top.
Now tell us about the mode switch on the Burnley.
On the Burnley, the mode switch, one position gives you more fatter, looser sound. The other one is more tighter, more aggressive. Let me demonstrate it. That's just a fuller, looser mode, and the other one is tighter for the people who like more Marshall type.
And help you tailor it to which guitar type of pickup you have. Okay, and then you said the Oxford is sort of like borderline distortion fuzz, not like a high gain thing.
It flex drive, multi-drive. You know, it's you can use it as. I mean, by the way, all these pedals, they clean up very well, you know, if you want to. You can use them on lower gain settings. It's all good. They have a very unique feel because of that output transformer. It's very buttery and they feel just right.
Very cool. So now, do you guys have plans for more pedals? I mean, because you started off with the Ecstasy series, which was sort of trying to give people the famous Bogner amp sound in a box. Now you've got these overdrive pedals, which are a completely new area for you guys. Are you going to go into other types of pedals like?
Well, yeah, we always want to evolve the line. I mean, I can't talk about what else is coming in because sometimes it takes years to get everything out. I mean, these pedals, I mean, there's still something else unique with these pedals. What I can't talk about right now because it's some you know, something we have to figure out.
Super secret.
But hopefully we can let that secret out very soon. You know, so.
Yeah, I was just curious if you guys had thought about venturing beyond the sort of overdrive gain stuff into, like, I don't know, time-based or...
Oh, absolutely. But I think Bogner, first of all, is known for the amps. Right. So we have to go slowly into other markets. So the first thing, the natural thing to do is overdrives, distortions, you know, or pedals which are based on our amp channels. But yeah, I mean, the other, if we want to go into DSP too eventually, you know, work with modeling and stuff and all sorts of stuff, you know, so.
Awesome. Do you guys have prices on these yet?
Well, the construction and the audio transformer makes these pedals probably more expensive. We're hoping that we can keep it around $220, something like that.
Street price?
Yes, correct. But so we don't know yet because the audio transformer is specially designed, and we have to see how much that costs in you know, high quantity production.
Okay, last question before we let you go. When will these be shipping?
We're just showing now. Reinhold finished them last Friday. I took them in the airplane. We want to have a little pre-production run, see if everything works out, get some feedback. So my guess is about September is a good time to launch them, you know, have them in the stores.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, you hear that? Look out for them in September.
Thank you very much.
I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a beat with our new Musikmesse coverage.